Two in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, the line of...
Your attempt at humor. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. The situation... We move in. Secure the synths and...
X4.
We must proceed with the mission. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The mission's parameters just changed. We're going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Need the key.
What the?
Got company.
What's that mean?
You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
Relax.
The heck? What was that?
You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B-257. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y-915, initiate reset. All right, Synth.
Please!
C-322 and... I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
What's this about money?
Yes, money. Here.
Got any more on?
What? No.
F-633. Hey.
Yeah? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future. Head intel all tech, just to make sure everyone filled out their forms. I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
This failure is new to me. Never been served. I will ensure your safety to the best of my...
You have no idea what it's been like.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
Sounds like those raiders at Liberty Talia were quite a handful.
Movement detected. Curious.
I'll wear your guts around my neck!
Must be destroyed.
You humans made us! Now suffer for your arrogance! Let's all play this game!
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They left me on ice. For 60 years.
They did. And for good reason. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Why let me out now? After all this time?
Well, that's hard to explain. Certainly, it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. It's remarkable. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
What do you mean, the synths will be repurposed?
Modifications will be made to correct the defects in their programming, and they'll be assigned to new duties within the Institute. Not the first or last time it will happen. The Railroad remains an annoyance, of course, but they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back.
Let's get this Directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
Son.
Let's get this Directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important. good we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but, sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No! Can't be serious!
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy. You can't be serious!
Really?
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Unit B592 is undergoing the reclamation process as we speak. Before long,
Rushed work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.
Perhaps someday our synths can reclaim the Commonwealth.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like.
There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment.
That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Good to see you. Feeling well today?
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
What the hell is this?
Hey, you're going to the mass...
Oh man, I have...
You wouldn't reckon...
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd... But here we are. Not to put more pressure. We don't want them getting the... Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Uh-huh.
Word is Diamond City is under opposition control. Might want to flush your system with rat away before your hair falls out.
The Brotherhood would murder every synth if they could. Please, work with us instead.
A response would be appreciated.
Bet you never met a synth before Glory.
The Brotherhood would murder every synth if they could.
way I could pick this.
No more British occupation. What do we live with you? Have your tea back, you chicken apes! More taxation without representation. Remember, lads, back, commandos! We ride to the one Hancock in Adam. Awake, men of Middlesex. Regulars are coming out. Why don't you die? Covering fire! I got the back, move it!
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shit. Hey. Someone there? You're mine now, rookie!
Man, I don't know who you are, but just...
Glad to help.
Well, if...
Please, go on.
Nope.
Sorry. Sounds rough.
God damn it.
One good idea can make all the difference. Right.
Well,
Uh-huh. I like it.
yeah, I thought you might.
Mm-hmm.
Get the
Minigun. Now we're...
I know, it can be powered up.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But we can't get to the damn thing. Look.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. Hey there.
Through the back room and up to the roof. I'll hold them off from here. Go.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here.
don't you get down here? Show me that fancy gun up close there. Not a lot of people can get past you, boy. Give you that. I got places to be. Come on, I got places to be. No prisoners.
Target reacquired. Get him! Drop him. Get him! Drop him. Take him out.
Take it easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
Hey there.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
I'm on my own.
Listen.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Well.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right, Garvey.
All right, folks.
Bye.
She knows about
Don't worry.
it? You mean she had one of her
I'll get these
visions while
people
she
to
was
sanctuary.
stoned out of
Mama
her
Murphy.
glory?
I'm
And now
sure
you want us to
Preston
just
can
head
do
out on
what
another
you
wild
want.
goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy's what?
When running sense out of the wealth, Wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute.
Desdemona.
The Brotherhood would murder every synth if they could. Please, work with us instead.
I'll do the mission then.
You have no idea.
Sure.
There's a man, or woman,
Mhm.
dozens of synths, so you need to
Contacting him.
Fortunately, we can just see Tom.
Hey, it's Whisper. Whisper's
Hey there.
back.
Oh, man, you were actually there? Inside the belly of the beast? No time for that, though. Let's set you up to... I got... Hey, I got everything you field agent type.
Show me what you got.
Okay, here's what
You really walked the freedom trail. By yourself.
Are you injured?
Pam.
Confirmed. Agent Whisper has arrived. I have a mission without increasing its solution.
I get to set up a new base.
Agent's temperature pacified the top.
Got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really dangerous.
Pam.
Setting human-machine interface to 100%. Good day, Agent. My data indicates Mercer Safe House has been... I have the location of railroad out.
A pre-war cache, huh?
Unable to process the cache.
Nice. That sounds pretty...
Correct. You only...
Pam.
Processing. Agent. Whisper. Your arrival.
That's a strange way to say...
Preliminary. I was.
Well, nice to meet you.
I provide...
What? That's amazing.
Caution.
Even if you're wrong
Repeat. Upper query.
I'm from Vault 111.
Accessing. Conversation.
I've said everything. What?
You had your time, human!